All right, I'm super excited to be back with you guys in my kitchen, and I call these little bits, and I don't do them too often, but they're called Rachel's Test Kitchen because I couldn't find the recipe, so I make it up myself and we see if it works. I ran out of Dijon mustard purposefully because I know I can can my own Dijon mustard. The thing is it is a process by which you soak your mustard seeds for a day or two and then you turn them into mustard. That's a short version of the story. I need my Dijon mustard today for a recipe, so I'm going to try to make it go faster using my Instapot, and we're gonna see if it works. And if it works, this is a canning recipe, so we're gonna can it anyway. But let's get to it. Cross your fingers with me that this works. If it works, it's another Mad Rachel Genius moment in the kitchen, and I will save all of you wonderful viewers a ton of window and time that you get back in your life using your Instapot to make your own Dijon mustard. So let's get to it. We have now the recipe I found from Ball it was like a UK recipe, so all of my across the pond viewers, the ingredients are in milliliters, grams, ounces, things like that, which unless you're a mathematician here in the United States, that quick conversion methodology does not come to mind. So I have a lot of white wine. Use a dry white wine. This is Pinot Grigio. You could also use, no, you have to use white wine. This is white vinegar. Preferably, if you had white wine vinegar, that would be better. I don't have that on hand. This is water. I'm not calling out the measurements because I don't want to mess anything up. I'll just link the recipe in the description. Ooh, spilled my mustard seeds. This is 3 onions chopped. I should have probably added 5 onions, but because the recipe actually calls for straining out the solids, I'm going to just puree it all together. So I'll go a little lighter on my onions. This is a bunch. Now this one I can easily tell you. It's probably 1.25 cups of mustard seeds, and I have 5 peppercorns in there. Dry mustard, I needed more than this. I probably needed a full 1/2 cup. I ran out. That's all the dry mustard I had in the house. So to supplement, I just have some processed mustard. 5 garlic cloves. And then we will do, it said a sprig of rosemary. So I'm just gonna do a good dash of rosemary. All right, let me get a spatula so I can get out this mustard, and then we're gonna try it for the first round, Instapotting it for 40 minutes, see how the texture of the mustard seeds are. And if it's ready, we'll go ahead and put it in our food processor. So I'm not like a super intelligent Instapot user, you know, like I don't have I'm not one of those people who cook a lot in the Instapot, just when it's convenient. So I am going to do a trial at my pressure, timing, and all that good stuff. Okay, so let's go. Oops. Pressure cook. Let's do a high pressure for time. Oh, there we go. See, that tells you how infrequently I use this thing. 40 minutes, and then I'll be back and we'll take a look at it together. And I might just have Dijon mustard in 40 minutes from start to finish. Oops, I did put it on sealing. Alrighty guys, it has been depressurized and naturally releasing for 34 minutes. We'll see. Interesting. Mustard seeds definitely look like puffed up and expanded. Make sure that they're slightly smushable. Yeah, they're still, I think it might have worked. Interesting. I'm wondering if it's actually, they're going to be too soft. Let me get it. They're definitely soft. So let me get it in the food processor and let's see how it purees. I'm actually wondering if it's going to be too watery. I don't know. All right, experiment time. Step 2. Got our blender out. We'll get this poured into the blender, hopefully without not splashing myself. Ooh. Well, if it doesn't end up being chunky Dijon, I guess we made mustard, right? We'll see. Let's see how this turns out. It's definitely thick, kind of still chunky. I think I need to keep blending for a little bit longer. Okay, that was probably another 30 seconds or so. Definitely a lot thicker. That definitely looks more like consistency of Dijon mustard. Can you guys see that? Interesting. I just don't know if I'm super happy with the flavor. I'm gonna see if there's something I can add to it in the final boil to just bring up the flavor a little bit. I feel like it needs more pepper. Okay, I looked at a bunch of recipes online that weren't, you know, the ball preserving book recipes. And perhaps I missed an ingredient or two when I was writing it down, but salt was a common ingredient that I did not include, which makes sense, right? Salt would definitely enhance the flavor. So I'm gonna add probably a good tablespoon. Oh, that's already bubbling. I don't want that splattering everywhere. Hot, hot, hot. Okay, and then I'm gonna add a couple heaping spoons of brown sugar too. And then we'll get that mixed in, and then we're gonna taste it. Gosh, stop bubbling. It's already still boiling from the Instapot. I guess I didn't need to turn it on that high. We'll get this all mixed in. I'll give it another taste test, and we'll see what we think. If I think it is at the flavor that I'm looking for, we'll get it canned up, and I'll have some Dijon mustard homemade that fast in the Instapot. Regardless of the recipe itself, the Instapot totally worked. You're going to find a lot of Dijon mustard recipes out there that use both yellow and brown mustard seed. I just used what I had on hand, which was yellow mustard seeds. And, but that saved me a ton of time. Okay, yep. Maybe some pepper. Put the rest of that in. I do like my Dijon just a little bit on the spicy side. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. It's definitely got that mustardy tang, super mustardy tang. I just wish I had a little bit more kick in it, some more heat. I'm gonna just keep playing with it. Let me just keep adding some more pepper to get that kick up just a little bit. All right, now I'm gonna get this, my jars ready, my water bath canner ready, and I'll bring you guys back when it's time to can this. So super fun. I'm really glad I stuck with it and didn't break down and go to the store just to get another jar, yet another jar of Dijon mustard. I knew I wanted to do this as soon as that store-bought jar ran out, and I'm thankful I did. I will work over the time. This is a lot of Dijon mustard. This will take us years to get through. But the next time I'll just continue to do research on great recipes, and I'm sure the next time I'll make it different. Okay, let's water bath these once they come up to boil for 10 minutes, and then I'll show you the end product. Thanks guys for coming along to Rachel's Test Kitchen. It's always fun for me to push my limits, learn what I can make homemade, and sometimes we take it to another level in our experimentation. Most times it works out. So I encourage you to be brave. Be brave in your kitchen, practice. Worst thing that can happen is you don't like it. But at least you're teaching yourself, and that's what I'm trying to do here. Thanks, guys.